Okay, as you can see here, I'm getting this wheel and tire back together here for the Magnum there. So continuing on here with this thing. It's another day, but that's how it is. I had to clean up the wheel and get a bunch of rust scale and, well, chip and bang it off, and then grind a little bit with the grinder on the edge so there's no rough rust scale to cut the tube or puncture the tubes. So that's how it goes. You got to clean up things, and there's lots of preparation work to mount change a tube or mount a different tire. That's just how it is. If you want to do a proper job, it's got to be, if you want it to last, it's got to be done right. So anyways, we'll get on with it here. We're going to set that tire down on there, and then I'm just going to take little glimpses here as I go here. I'm not going to film the whole thing here because, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. So well, as you can see, I got the one side, or the one bead of the tire down over the rim, but man alive. Every rim manufacturer has a little bit differences in their sizing, and I guess this is one of those rims that the old tire was almost impossible to get off the rim, because I assumed that the tire was a little bit smaller, because some different tire manufacturers also their overall circumference or their bead sizes are a little bit smaller and bigger depending on who's making what. But I don't think so. In this case, it's the actual rim itself is, I think it's slightly oversized. So this is totally two different tire manufacturer brands. So, and the one coming off was almost impossible to get off, and the one that I'm putting on here now is almost damn near impossible to get on over the rim. So that tells me it's the rim that itself that's problematic, and that's probably why somebody wasn't using this set of duals on that tractor. Well, one, they're hard to put on with all those tie bolts, and two, they probably had issues with servicing and stuff. But anyways, this tire is just so friggin' heavy that I can't physically manhandle it. I rechain the bead here to the backhoe and lifted it up. No, I'm not going to be standing underneath the bucket. The bucket is actually, it's a little bit of a optical illusion here on camera, but the bucket is actually over past the tire. It's just the chain from the end of the edge of the bucket that's hanging onto the tire here. So what I'm going to do now is take and lay my tube in here, and then I'll drop it down, and then take the chain off, and then I'll bar the bead over, and then I'm ready to air up. So anyways, just showing you here what the progress here that I'm making as I'm coming along here. I got my new tube here on the ground here ready to go in, and that's what I'm going to be slipping in here right away. So okay, well, anyways, got the tube is now in it, set in there. Just started barring the outside bead now back over the edge of the rim here to finish this up. So anyways, I'll show you what I'm doing here. This is, like I say, this rim is a little bit oversized, I think. Everything that I'm dealing with, like I say, totally two different brands of tires, and a real bugger to get the tire over this rim. Very, very tight fit. Just a pain in the ass. So some rims are like that. Manufacturers, like I say, not always, the tolerances aren't always the best. So. You gotta be mindful if you've got any dirt or small pebbles stuck in the grips of your work boots. when you're doing this, because you don't want a little stone or pebble to roll into the tire when you're putting it together, because that'll chafe the tube and you'll end up with a leak. So all these things you got to be mindful of. So this is where it's going to start getting. You got to make sure your tire is not crawling up into the upper lip of the rim, that it's just underneath there in the drop section of the rim. These rims here, they've got a very shallow face and a very some rims are different. This is the kind of rim that's hard to deal with. I know. I already know. A little less bite. This last little bit here is going to be the tough part to get on. This is where it gets interesting. And you got to be careful you don't rip your bead. Bugger. A little bit at a time. This was fighting me. This rim has been fighting me all along. Double check here, everything was good. Make sure that nothing is binding. No, we're good. Yeah, okay. Okay, next process, we're going to get the air hose out and pump this bugger up. Now this takes a while when you got a tire this big. Okay, well, there we go. It's pumped up and beads are seated, and next time you see this tire, I'm going to be swinging it up over onto the tractor there. That I don't think I can do myself. I'm going to have to, I mean, I can obviously take the backhoe here and pick it up and bring it over to the tractor and set it up there, but to get those to get all the tie bolts in for the dual, I'm gonna have to get somebody to come and help me here with that, I do believe. So I will set it up over there and see how far I get, but it's usually a little more involved. But anyways, tires mounted on the rim. I don't see any weird lumps or any other cuts or anything, so I think we got a good one here. Time will tell once I start running it here in the next couple of weeks in the field here haying. But anyways, the little air compressor did its job once again, and got this tire pumped up. Now while I got it out and got it on the wagon, I'm going to take it and go air up a couple other implement tires that are not flat but low, and get everything ready for haying here while I'm at it. So anyways, bring you back here when I get this wheel and tire up on the tractor over there. So